So I'm so sorry for not doing a video in forever, because I know that you guys have been waiting for all the M11 stuff, but my life has been so hectic right now. I mean, so busy. Anyway, I have so many things to talk about right now, being that I've actually had time to go through the set itself and actually figure out what works and what doesn't. So let me check my trusty bullet point, because I'm good like this. All right. First off, I know you guys want to talk about them, so let's do it. Titans. Woo! All right. Now, I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited because we all have our own favorite Titan. And if you don't, you probably don't play Standard. Alright, let's start off with the basics. Number one, Primeval Titan is the best Titan there is right now. Except in Limited, which would be Grave Titan, because Grave Titan says in a draft format, I win. There are so few ways to deal with it at that point. It's not even worth talking about. I mean, I watched someone play a Grave Titan and have the win if their opponent hadn't played Day of Judgment. And that was it. That was the only thing that could have helped. So, I mean, that's your one out. So, besides that, I'm definitely going to say Primeval Titan is the best. There's no doubt about it. Followed closely by Grave Titan, and then Sun Titan, and then I'm going to say Frost Titan and Inferno Titan. If they had given Inferno Titan haste, would you play him? That'll be my question for today. Would you play Inferno Titan if he had haste? Yes, you would. Alright, moving on. Ley lines. They brought ley lines back, and this is very exciting for everybody, I'm sure. Mostly because the ley lines actually give you answers for everything that are important, or, well, currently is important in Standard at the moment, which would be, well, Titans and Valcut. See, I don't know, pretty much kills mono red, depending on if you're playing Leyline of Sanctity in your sideboard, which should be. Leyline of the Void kills Eldrazi's, coming back and shuffling back into the deck, so Mill is technically viable again, though I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, Howling Mind's gone, Temple Bell's not the same. Now, moving on from Leylines, there's some bad ones, there's some good ones, blah blah blah. Sanctity is definitely good. Let's see. Steel Overseer. Now, I might have talked about Captivating Vampire a little too much with you guys, being that I know way too many of you play vampires. But let's move on from vampires. I'm going to point out this very significant card to you all. And here's why. Scars of Mirrodin. Very big set coming out, and has to do with artifacts. Woo! Alright? And being it has to do with artifacts, Steel Overseer says, oh my fucking god. Alright, think of it this way. If you're playing a ton of artifact creatures, and you tap him once, you have suddenly made your entire board huge. He makes himself huge. He makes Ornithopters huge. He makes things that you don't even want huge. He makes Tezzeret playable, sadly though. Tezzeret's going away for a while. We'll touch down on that when Scarf comes out. Now, I think he's amazing. I think you guys should invest in him if you're going to invest in something. Otherwise, here are the cards I think you should watch out for. Otherwise, Fauna Shaman, so good. So good. Survival of the Fittest on a stick. Bask with me. So amazing. I watched someone play it in a Bant-colored Frost Titan deck and just rape face. It's amazing. And, oh, you should get it. Phylactery Liches. Just because Scars of Mirrodin will be an artifact-based set, that's a pretty good sign that you should probably invest in Phylactery Liches. He's a 5/5 for 3. Indestructible as long as there's a counter. So good. Alright, Mystifying Maze. Oh my god! Amazing! See, at first I was a little excited about Brittle Effigy, but in comparison to Mystifying Maze, nah, not as exciting. Now, there are certain targets you never want to hit with it. You never, ever, ever want to hit these targets with it. You don't want to hit Avenger of Zendikar. You don't want to hit Grave Titan. You don't want to hit anything that makes tokens and or makes something bigger when it comes into play. But otherwise, it's pretty good. That's Baneslayer, that's fucking, Phylactery Liches, that's, I mean, I don't mind something having double counters, as long as it's not killing me. And it comes back into play tapped! No blockers! Amazing. Now, M11 definitely made these three decks good. I want to say Ramp Valcut, which is you ramp into your lands and then you kill them with Valcut. Amazing! As long as someone doesn't have, Leyline of Sanctity, then it's fucked. Alright. Any ramp deck that involves Avenger of Zendikar is pretty fucking good. I have to say, I've seen polymorph builds use him, I've seen just straight ramp, I've seen the Valcut build use him. Avenger of Zendikar is up to $8 or something now. He's amazing. He's great. He was amazing before, but he wasn't playable because the format was too fast. Now the format slowed down. Avenger of Zendikar is good. Lotus Cobra. For a long time it took this dive. It was like, I'm so great, I'm so amazing, and there was like up to the top, and then suddenly it did this crazy fucking dive where it was worth like $10 or something, and now it's going back up. You want to know why? Because with fetch lands, with all your crazy ramp, with everything else, it's so good. It's amazing. You should definitely have held on to your Cobras. If you didn't, I'm so sorry. Finally, we're gonna say a goodbye to Jund, because it's gone. It's pretty much gone. Jund isn't even playable in format because there are so many decks that are so much faster than it. I mean, it doesn't have enough removal, it doesn't have enough evasion, it doesn't have enough anything really for the decks that are prominent right now. So my suggestion to you would be to sell off all your Jund cards unless you plan on playing Extended, which I'm sure a few of them will pop up there, like Bloodbraid Elf and Maelstrom Pulse. But otherwise, Jund seems to have kicked the bucket. So I'll say goodbye to Jund. Here's my second question. Did you miss me? Will you miss Jund? Anyway, that's it. I'm sorry I haven't made a video. This is very late. But, I hope it was helpful. Ask me questions because I enjoy that. And, remember, this is Cat Chat, and, I like magic.